Good morning and welcome to the Modern Magic. I'm glad you all are watching my YouTube videos, particularly this video, because this video is very important. This video is regarding the residency interview, or could be, you can consider this video for any interview you are going for, but particularly for residency interview, I would love to talk about that. So the topic of today is the communication skills. So, the residency interview is all about the communication skills. Because, in internal medicine, if you are applying for internal medicine, they are looking for someone who can be very good at teaching as well as the communication skills. Because, in every job, 70% of your time is spent with, while talking with the other. But in the internal medicine, it's 95% of your time would be spent with talking to your resident, maybe the chief resident, whatever the person in the institute. But your most of the time is spent with the talking with the patient. So that's why they are looking for someone who have the good communication skills. So before time, I was very anxious about my scores. Scores I had like should I have the highest scores to be considered for any residency programs, but this is not the true because as I grew up, I came to know that not all your scores and having good scores is very this is very good in your resume. But having all around the things like if you are a well-rounded person, you have knowledge of everything, you have the good communication skills, then this is I would say is the better thing to have rather than the good skills. So I would say you should spend you some time to build your communication skills along with so getting a good score or high scores, because this is a very important thing. You cannot realize now, but when you entering into the period of interview, residence interview, then you realize like so what are the how communication skills are important. So let me talk about what actually the communication skills are. So a communication skill is something you convey your message easily and directly to your opposite, or the person whom you are talking about. Communication skills, there are different part of the communication skills. So people say you should have the good content while you are talking in the residency interview. Having a good content is a very, this is a plus point if you have. But if you're not, then this is not, big deal, because the communication portion, I would say, matters is, the 7% of your, only the 7% of your, the content and the word that you are talking, you are using to the interviews matter. So communication skills, 7% is your, the content or the word that you are using during the interview. Because no one can remember what you talk, but all of them remember how way you deliver your interview, deliver your the message to the sound. This is very important. So your 7% of your interview is based on your the content and the word that you use in the interview, and the remaining is like so. I came to know this is a very important thing, that is that your 38% of your interview is based on your tone of voice, how you use it. So tone of voice is not, whether you talk slowly or loudly as in moderate. So talking, say moderate tone is a good, but the tone this is just an umbrella word, have many things in the tone. Tone of voice is not the volume of that, your voice, but it's something, it's your emotions, like how using your emotions when someone's asking the question. Suppose if I'm asking, like, tell me about yourself, you just talk, you could talk, so moderate voice, but if you are, talking just a monotonic, just like a robot, it's not gonna affect me if I'm the interviewer. If you use your emotions, like what you are actually, using your emotions with your speaking, is an excellent point. So the short and long of that story is, the 38% of your communication is your is the tone of your speaking, not the volume. I'm trying to say is your emotions. You should try to use your emotions when you are talking. So the now question is how you can use your emotion while you are talking. So emotion could be conveying by your the expression, the facial expression, the eye content, as well as the body language as well. So try to be, use your emotions while you are talking. And the remaining, the most important thing is the 55% is the body language. How you use your body language. So body language is not, so when I was, listening in the podcast, one of the program director, he said you should use 80 to 90% of your hand gesture while you are talking. So suppose if you are, using your hand gestures, it's looking good, sometimes it's very easy to, convey the message by using your hand gestures. So using hand gesture is very important, but hand gesture is not only the body language. It's the body language is all, like how you look, how you dressed up, how your eye contact, and how you use your hand gestures. It's all about the, this body language. It's a try to be, very good at the communication skills. Use your body language, which is 55% of your communication skills. Use your voice tone, which is 38%, which really means using your emotions, not only the the good voice. Having a good voice and good dress up is the excellent things, but you should using emotion, I would say, is the top most thing. And the content is having a good content. This is a very good thing to have. But if you have the I would say average content, that's good. But try to focus on the tone of your voice as well as the body language. So this is all about today's video. If you have any question, you can comment below. I would love to make another video on that topic. Thank you so much for watching the video.